So what's up, everyone? It is your girl, Beaute 87 here, aka Grace, and it's time for part 2 of my Sephora haul. Now I am getting one more order in, but it's all repeat stuff, and like one of the things you'll actually see in this video is actually a Sephora collection thing that I really like. So when the Sephora sale comes, I order a decent amount of them. Not that they're so expensive, it's just more, you know, since it's already on sale 30% off, I'm gonna just order the majority of what I would order at regular price on sale, obviously. So I'm gonna start off with my cute little samples, my cute little bag, because I didn't order a whole lot, but I did get some. And I think it's still something missing. Something missing, y'all. But this box has so much stuff in it, y'all. I kid you not. Like, I missed the sample because, or maybe I took it out. Is it? No. I must have took it out, y'all. I know I had it. Maybe I put it in my bathroom before I left my house, because I tried to empty this before I left my house. But here's some of the samples I got. So I got this First Care Active Serum from Ladson. Is that how you say it? I got a little set from them from Sephora. I mean, not from Sephora, from TJ Maxx for like $35, and the set at Sephora it cost like $60. So I was like, okay. I found a perfume I wanted to try. It's supposed to be pear, jasmine, and cut grass. I didn't realize it was cut grass in it because it didn't say what the smell was in this. So I'm thinking I'm not gonna like this just because of the fresh cut grass thing. Plus, I'm not really a fan of jasmine, so the only thing I like in it is pear. But you know, the free perfume sample, so it's like I can try it out. Worst comes to worst, I'll give it to my mom. She loves a good perfume sample, and she wants to smell like something different every day. So I got a couple of 100-point perks from the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Daily Moisturizer. I liked the little peeling pads he had on his that I got his samples of Sephora once. So I was like, let me try these 100-point perks, some moisturizer, and see how they go. Y'all know I love to get my little 100-point perks for vacation makeup. You know, I've been here about this brand called Vigormore. They're supposed to be Grow Biotin gummies for hair wellness. So I got a sample. I think it's like 2 of these. You'll take them once a day, and I think it's like 3 in here. So the next 3 days I'll take those and, you know, see how it goes. I like to try out different biotin gummies. I don't know why. I guess because it's like I've been wanting my hair to be as long as fake hair, and it is pretty long. If you all haven't seen pictures of my real hair, I know I've had it like in this for a while, but I'll be busy and tired, so this just works easier for me. It's not I have an issue with my hair by any means, because like I said, my hair is pretty long. My real hair actually comes out my back when it comes to the back, so it's not like I have short hair. It's just I don't be having time for all that. Random side note. But last thing I got was this this Dr. Barbara Sturm, the Good C Vitamin C Serum. I have been wanting to try this out. I love the cleanser, so I actually got a skincare product from her. It should be in this box somewhere. I got a whole, or was it in the first haul? I think it might have been in the first haul. My balance toner. Let me see. No, here it is right here. So I got the Dr. Barbara Sturm balance toner. This is supposed to help with people like me who have active prone skin and things of that nature. I think it's supposed to help with dullness and texture as well. So I was definitely like, during the sale, I told y'all I was trying to get more serious about my skin and do a little bit more skincare, because I'm trying to get rid of these dark spots on this side and this side, and the texture that comes along in this area of my face. So I've been trying to read up and find products that will work for that stuff. So I went ahead and did that. Y'all, this box is so huge, it's insane. Let me show you. Girl, look at the box. I got this huge Sephora box, but I threw all 3 of my orders in there to make it quicker. So let's see. This is 5.07 ounces, but I'll be like for $75. I feel like it should have a lot in it, but I found her skincare to work pretty well. Like, I have the cleanser right now, and it does a good job. So this is what it looks like. She has the simple black and white packaging on it. It doesn't really smell like anything. It just has a little top on it. Then I have my little Shiseido pads to put my skincare on with. I think I need to take the ones I have here home though, because I don't ever use it here anymore. I've just kind of stuck to trying to do toners and stuff at home, because I'm there more than I am here. So I feel like it made more sense to do that type of stuff at home. And then on weekends I just like give it a break, because I'm technically only here for like 1 day. So I'm like, do I really need all that? So let me show you a couple of Sephora collection things I got, and then I'll get into the rest. Well, I got 3 Sephora collection things technically. So I got a dry brush. So I had seen people talking about these dry body brushes, and you know, Sephora collection is 30% off, so I went ahead and figured I'd try out their dry body brush. So this is one I've got. I was trying to debate if I should get one more just in case it wears out, but I'm like, since it's Sephora collection and Sephora collection is reasonably priced, like this was 16 bucks, and then I figured, you know, with the 30% off would be good. So I was figuring I could start trying out dry brushing now, because I had been intrigued by it. So I was like, let me go ahead and grab this brush while it's extra percentage off. Now, one of the things I actually love from Sephora collection, I randomly ended up buying this during holidays, when they had a holiday set of them, and I think it was like on sale or something. I was like, well, I could use this. So I got their foot mask, and as you can see, I love it because I got like 10. But mostly let me throw in my cart with 10, so I grabbed 10. These are $10 a piece, so with the 30% off, I think they made them with like 7 bucks each, and I was like, yes, give it to me. So, or maybe less than that, because I feel like I got $10 off my purchase when I bought 10 of these, so I think that made them like, what, like $2 off each or something like that? I don't know, but I love these so much. Like, what I'll do is I'll soak my feet in Epsom salt, and then I'll like put these on my feet and let all the moisture from it sink in, and then I'll go ahead and rub the stuff on like they say you're supposed to. And then there's a the late great Mel Thompson was talking about this foot mask that you can buy at CVS or Walgreens, or Target. So I go and put that on top, and then you're supposed to put a fresh pair of socks on, and then it's supposed to help with all the dead skin and stuff like that. Because I don't get to the nail salon to like get my feet done. I usually try to save that for the summertime. So I'm like in the winter time when, you know, I don't want to go and sit and deal with all that. I have like my little feet mask, and then if I'm busy and, you know, I don't get a chance to go, I can do the foot mask or whatever, and then I can just paint my own nails. So that's what those are for. And I'm gonna buy like, and I bought like 10 more. So I love them that much. I went into the Sephora store when I went to go pick up my in-store order, and they didn't even have any. I was like, how dare y'all? So y'all know we love Auntie Jack in this household, so I made sure I got me some Forever Mood, because her candles were on sale for I think they might have been 25% off. I don't know, but I know this candles on a clearance rack for $25, and I think they are usually in the 30, close to $40 range. So I was happy to get this one. This one I actually burnt out completely. Let me go get it, girl, because it's completely empty. Like, so this is the one I've been burning, and as you can see, it's like, she's pretty much dead. She's dead. She's gone. It's over. It's wrapped. So I had to give me a new one. So I was so happy that it came back in stock, because I think this one and Left on Red had went out of stock. So matter of fact, this one went out of stock after I bought it. So I was happy I got it when I did, because honey, it's gone. So now I have me a cute little nice fresh one to burn, and I love the smell of this one. I want to try Left on Red. I have never tried it, but I finally bought it during this sale, because last time I tried to buy it, it was out of stock. My issue with buying candles is it's like, if it doesn't smell the way I want it to smell, I don't have to go through the hassle of returning it, honestly. And sometimes the notes on Sephora are different than the notes on her website. So it's like, I read both notes, and then I'll have to read reviews and all that. Because when it comes to candles, it's like, I got to burn this. I have to sit around with it, burn it for hours, and I want to make sure it smells the way I expected it to smell. So with some of them, that's why I hate to say it, but I try to buy her candles off like Bakari and stuff, just because I'm like, if it doesn't smell the way I want it to smell, it's like, I don't want to have paid full price for it. It might sound petty to some people, but I'm just being honest. So I'm just randomly pulling stuff out this box now. I don't have like any particular order, if you can't tell. Next, I got this Tatcha Forest Awakening Body Discovery Set. So I've tried, I think the only thing I tried in here was the milk. Yeah, I've tried the body milk in here, but I haven't tried like anything else. I feel like the body milk is supposed to be similar to like a body serum, if you will. Then there's a body oil and a body wash. So I think I'm gonna save the body wash for vacation, and I might try the body oil in the wintertime, and I'll use the body milk probably now, because I liked that, and I have like little bitty necessary body milks or body serums to use at home, I mean for vacation. So I'm gonna just save the body wash for vacation, but the other two products I'm going to use throughout the year, and not just keep the whole set. But I did want to try their stuff, so when this set launched during the sale, I was like, say less. It was on the early access page with the what is those blushes, the Givenchy blushes that we'll get into in a minute, but I got a whole bunch of other stuff in here. So let's get into the last Sephora thing I got. So I got the Sephora's fragrance set. This is the perfume sampler. It's supposed to be, I think it's called Tropical something. I forgot exactly what the name of it was. It was on the page, but this was 28 bucks, and they give you a card in there to get a travel size for free, just like the vanilla one I bought that I still have not even opened. I know, I'm ashamed. Don't judge me. But I've tried a good majority of these perfumes. That's the interesting part of this. So they give you a sample size of Good Fortune. Y'all know I already got a travel size of Good Fortune, so I'm not going to get that again because I wasn't that impressed with it. I have a travel size of On a Date. The funny thing, I mean, it has On a Date in here by Replica. The funny thing, I was going to buy the travel size of On a Date from Replica, but now I got this set, so I don't have to, thank goodness. The Maybelline Coconut, I actually bought the travel size of this during the sale, so I don't need the sample. So I got a couple samples in here I can give my mom, which I'm happy about. The Peach Fields, if I remember correctly, I liked it. I want to see if I can layer it with something else that'll smell nice. The Valentino, I'm pretty sure this is Roma Valentino. Oh, Coral Fantasy. I haven't tried Coral Fantasy, so I have a couple of new ones to try, and I've tried the Prada one. So the only thing I haven't tried in here is these two on the end, but I wanted to get a feel for them and see what I thought about them, so I was happy to get my hands on this collection. Plus I knew there was some in here I could give to my mom, and then I could get a full size of whichever one I like the best. I'm thinking I want to get a full size of the Prada one, but I know I love the Valentino perfumes. And shout out to Babs Beauty, or Stephanie here on YouTube, who was got me into the Valentino perfumes. So yeah, I'm interested to see how all those are going to smell, but the good majority of already smells, so I have an idea of which sample I want to get. Matter of fact, let me just pull out the Ness one now. I got the Ness, this is the one I just talked about, the coconut one. I feel like this will go good with their Madagascar vanilla perfume. This is a perfume oil though. I like perfume oils though, because I feel like they last longer. Like there's this perfume oil called Lake and Sky 1111 that I am obsessed with, so I am happy to have a perfume oil because I feel like they last longer than sprays do sometimes. I was about to say, who put the top on this? Because honey, they were not playing. And I usually don't like coconut scents, but I feel like this smells really nice. And I kind of want to pair this with the Yummy Gelato Pistachio from Kylie and see how they work out, because I feel like that'll be a good combination as well, and it'll last longer on the skin if it's mixed in with the oil. So that was another reason I wanted to get this to try it out, because I actually bought the full size of the Kylie Yum Pistachio, and the only other full size Kylie I have is Vanilla 28, because y'all know I live for a vanilla moment. I mean, I bought a whole vanilla sample set. Don't judge that I didn't use it. You know, I got so many perfumes and I had left it over here, so that's what made me forget about it. I thought I would use it here more, but obviously that didn't work. Oh, this is the other sample I was talking about, the 100 Point Perk. This is the AB, the serum with TFC 8. I've been liking this so far. I got a sample of it when I had bought some other stuff prior to the sale happening, so I was happy to get my hands on it. So that was the last sample I was talking about that I had ordered, that I wanted to show you all ahead of time, but it's at the bottom of the box underneath so much other stuff, but y'all saw how big that box is. It got swallowed up, so that's why you didn't see it until now. As y'all can see, I don't have my makeup because I gotta film the try on some of these foundations in here after that, but I'm just kind of digging around the box and grabbing whatever speaks to me. So I did get the Sol de Janeiro Rio Radiance Cream. It's supposed to have the scent of their perfume, if I remember correctly. I got the travel size just in case I didn't necessarily like the way it worked on my skin, because the big one was like 48 or something like that. And I was like, I always buy the smaller ones just to try out the product, so that way I didn't lose out on too much, and then if I don't like it, I use it up and go along with my day. But I'm feeling like I might like it just because of the scent, and then the fact it's supposed to give you that cute sexy glow from within. So when nice when I go out with my friends or whatever to dinner, I want to have that give me that sexy glow from within for the weekend. So I'm feeling like I like this, but at the end of the day, I feel like you might be able to just put some like that Kosas highlighter that y'all know I bought earlier into the original Boom Boom cream that I have, and then I can just, you know, not worry about it. So that's another reason I'm going to get a big one, because I'm like, I have stuff that's possibly similar. Now this one, I feel like you might be surprised by. I ended up getting the, what I told y'all what was in my haul, so not necessarily, but this is, I'm sorry, wish list, but this is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. I got the shade Cherry Blossom. That's the name of it, right? Yeah, Cherry Blossom. Because I was intrigued. I was like, I wonder how this product will work on people my skin tone. I know what's her face felt the same way, Faye Lene, because she said she had bought this just to try out, and I was like, yeah, I'm just genuinely curious how this is gonna work on someone my skin tone. Oh, she changed the packaging, because the box was not like this when I bought it, because see, it's got like this pink undertone to it, and I'm curious to see how this is gonna work out on someone my skin tone, especially since I usually wear concealer with more of a yellow undertone. I don't know how the pink is going to translate with that, so I might have to put on a more neutral concealer. But I know this powder is bomb and it's fire, so I'm definitely going to be trying this out in the try-on haul that I filmed tonight, because I'm like, I need to see. We need to see what it's going to look like. And we need to see how, if it's going to last just as well as the other one. I have no doubt that it will, but you know, I just want to try. So, I got some luxury stuff, some brushes. So let's do a couple of these brushes, because I only have 2, so let's just get them out the way. I got the Makeup by Mario. Which one is this? F4 cosmetic brush. So this is the one I think he came out with, ones for the foundation. And I saw what's her name? Tatiana Anise, I think that's how you say her name. I saw her with this brush as well. She said she bought it specifically for cream blush. I just bought it because I know the quality of his brushes is really nice, because I use his face brushes pretty regularly. The ones he made for his was it bronzer and like the sculpting and highlighting set he came out with last year, the soft sculpting, I knew those were really nice because I use them like every day to put on my bronzer and my blush, and then put my under eye powder and my highlighter on. So I was like, let's see how the ones go for cream. So this is one side. I think this is when you're supposed to put his foundation on this side, and then this one I guess you're supposed to set like powder underneath the eye. But I can see myself using this for the cream bronzer and then cream blush on this end, and then using like the bigger brush that I have from him to put the cream, to put the powder bronzer and powder highlighter on. Powder blush on. So we'll see how that goes. But I was intrigued by this brush when I saw it, and I knew the quality of his brushes was nice from the other 2 I had bought, I think, during the last sale. So I was like, let me go ahead and get it. Then I got the Patrick Ta Precision Sculpting Brush. This is supposed to be for the nose. I don't know that I'll necessarily use it for the nose, but it says for contour 3. I don't know why it specifies a number, but you know, because I don't think I even put a shade 3 in his. I think I wore the darker shade, which is like the 4th shade, before he came out with those 2 new shades. But you know, whatever. Maybe he's just trying to number the brushes the way Makeup by Mario was numbering his brushes. I honestly don't know. But let me pull it out and show it off. So I told y'all I thought of this more as an eyeshadow brush, because it's like to like get into the crease of the eye. I feel like I did a good job with shades that I gotta go in my crease. And then this side right here, I could just dust colors up here. So this for me is an eyeshadow brush. I don't plan on using it on my nose. I figure it might be good for the nose though, because sometimes I go in here and do detail work when I'm putting on my bronzer. But I usually use the a concealer brush from Too Faced to do that with it. I got it at the company cosmetic store. So I'm thinking of this more as an eyeshadow brush and for that the purpose that he has it set up for. But you know, that's what it's called. So I was reading off what it said. But I'm using mine for my eyeshadow girl. For everyday eyeshadow, that's what I'm using it for. So let's get into the last, I think this is the last perfume I have before. Wait, no, I have 2 perfumes, and I got 1 repeat product that I like so much that I want to hit above. So I got Matcha Meditation from Replica. I was interested to see how this would smell again with the Yum Pistachio. I'm trying to find perfumes to layer with it to make sure the scent still smells good and help with the lasting power of that scent. Because if you all remember, I told you all it doesn't last that well. So this is it. I told you all about this in my wish list video, but you know, let's see how she smells. I love the scent of this, and I feel like it would go so well with the Yum Pistachio, because that's what I'm on a search for, to find something mixes well with the Yum Pistachio. I found this body lotion that they say is supposed to work really well with that as well. I think it'd be cool if I could find a shower gel that would go with it. But I found a cotton candy body scrub I feel like will go really nice, and then you put the lotion on top, and then this and Yum Pistachio will probably smell really good. But I love the way this smells. Oh my goodness, yes. Now, I don't know what matcha actually smells like, believe it or not, because I don't like drink matcha drinks and stuff like that. So I don't think I guess it smells like matcha like it's supposed to, but I don't really dabble in matcha too much. It does give me the vibes of the Matcha Business candle from Jackie though, and that's supposed to have matcha in it, so it's definitely giving some of the smell of that. So if that's what matcha smells like, then I'm all set. I got my full size of the Yum Pistachio Gelato number 33. I love the way this smells to the point where I feel like I need the full size. So I feel like this is going to be a good, nice, soft summer scent for me. One of them at least. Y'all know I'm still going to wear my burning cherry, my Love Fest burning cherry mixed with my juicy Eden apple. But I want to mix this with some stuff in the summertime too for those cute little spring days when I want to smell soft and, you know, sweet. And then when I want to smell floral, I have those other ones. So I got a couple of perfumes that I thought might mix in well with those. In hopes that it turns out well. I think those are all the perfumes I had. I tried to get all the perfumes out of the way so we could get to like the rest of the makeup. Oh, I got one more skincare thing. So this is just a repeat thing. You all have seen me with this before. I was talking about how I use the primer in the daytime when I go to work. And then at night I put this on to help with like the texture in this area on my face and the discoloration. Because this is supposed to be the Glow Recipe Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic Serum, clarifying and retexturing. And it has salicylic acid and hyaluronic acid, and it's 2% BHA. So I love this stuff, and paired with that primer, I'm telling y'all, it's a match made in heaven. So it's like I'm trying to use all that now, because when summer comes, y'all know I'm gonna have to use a more mattifying one. But this is what she looks like if you haven't seen her before. Mine is almost empty. I was like squeezing it out last night when I got back from the gym with my friend after I did my skincare. I was trying to pump it out and get the last little bit out. So I'm like, yes, I definitely need to get a new one. When I was at the store and I went to get it, when they had put my credits on my account, I ended up not being able to get it because they don't have a barcode for you to use. You have to order online and pick up in store or whatever. And I had already did my first online order, so I wasn't gonna do it again. So I just ended up not getting it. I meant to get the Too Faced setting spray, but I think they still having their 30% off sale on their website, which is why I didn't buy it from there. I want to get their concealer as well, and I told you I was trying to hold off. So let's get into these eyeshadows. I only got a couple of luxury eyeshadows. Y'all know I was getting a cute little McGrath palette, so I got this here. Those are what the colors look like on the inside. I don't feel like getting scissors to get all that out. Plus, I think my mom took the scissors home because she took a whole bunch of stuff that would actually be needed in a house, to our house, because, you know, it didn't matter that I possibly needed, you know, whatever. You know, she just wasn't thinking about it, that's it. But, yeah, so since I don't have any, you know, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to open that up tomorrow if I plan on doing a video with it. Then I did end up getting the electric cherry quad I told y'all about. This is probably one of the more expensive things I bought during the sale besides, you know, skincare. I tried to get the expensive skincare and a couple expensive makeup products that I have really been interested in. So I don't really buy time for it quads like that. If y'all notice, I don't really review time for it quads like that, just because I don't know, a lot of the times the colors feel really similar and boring. But I wanted to see the pigmentation of this one. And since from once he had made a fun, colorful one, I mean, even look at the packaging. The packaging is colorful and fun. So oh yeah, I forgot. It's not like Patrick Ta. You have to actually. So it is deeper than I expected it to be already. So I'm kind of disappointed in that because I expected it to be brighter like the picture. As you can see, this is much deeper than it was in the picture. So that's already disappointing to me in my personal opinion. But I'm hoping, they say you can use these wet or dry. So y'all know I'm going to have to wet them to get the intensity that I'm going to be halfway hoping for. Especially with the price point this cost, because this was 90 bucks. But I'm interested to see how this goes. So we will definitely be trying this out tonight because, honey, if it's not giving what it needs to be giving, I'm going to need time for it to be giving my money back out of that. Okay? Because what we will not do is hold on to this with these expensive prices. Especially when it's going to end up at the company cosmetic store. Like a lot of his other stuff does. Now, there's not one anywhere near me, which makes me sad. Like, I had to drive on my birthday, I think, like 2 hours to the one where I went and picked up a few things I did pick up. So it's like, yeah, no, it's nowhere near me. And that makes me sad. But, you know, I can't have all the, you know, makeup and all the deals all the time, so, you know. So those are two eyeshadows I got. I did end up getting this Laura Mercier, what is this, Real Flawless Luminous Perfecting Pressed Powder. I got the shade Translucent Honey. Y'all know when I get stuff like this, I like to put it underneath the eyes. I don't really like to get ones like this for the face, so I feel like this was a product she had before. But, I mean, I think it was in highlighter form. It wasn't like setting powder, don't quote me though, but this is what it looks like. It just looks like a nice baked powder. I feel like it's gonna be really similar to the Charlotte's Tilbury and the Pat McGrath one in the packaging, especially because I feel like I see some of the shimmer that's like in the Charlotte Tilbury one. So I'm interested to see how this is gonna be compared to Charlotte Tilbury. You get 0.24 ounces with this one. I don't remember how many comes in Charlotte's, but now I'm curious and want to look it up just because I feel like, you know, it's high. But I don't think my phone is over here and I'm too lazy to get up and get it. So we'll have to wait another time to see. Now this product is another Tom Ford product. I probably should have showed before that one, but you know, whatever, it's fine. This is the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Primer. I was talking to Danessa Makeup about this a while ago. We had both got a sample of it, and I was talking about how much I liked it, and she said she liked it a lot too. So I was like, well, how much? You know, I was like, during the sale, I might end up having to get it. So I ended up getting it. So it's just like the foundation. You twist up the top and it pumps out. Y'all saw I messed up my foundation. Well, you haven't seen it yet. I did a video where I did my current makeup favorites, and I had messed up my foundation. I had tried to pull the top off because I was in a rush to get to work and forgot about it. It was the one that you have to twist up and down, just because, you know, I own so much makeup. So mine is damaged, and like this part isn't even on it like it's supposed to, but it's like I wouldn't get rid of it, girl. It's $90. Who's getting rid of it? I probably won't buy it again either, just because it's so expensive, and I have foundations I feel like they look similar, but you know, it was good for what it was. And I've seen it at the company cosmetic store since. So it was like, you don't have to pay 90 bucks for it. I don't think I even paid 90 bucks for it. I caught mine on sale and ended up buying it. But you know, this primer feels amazing on the skin. I definitely like it. Now, do I think it's worth the price? Not necessarily, but it is a very nice primer, and I do like it, so that's why I went ahead and got it. I was feeling in a bougie mood, so I went ahead and got it. Now, somebody need to whip Westman into today's ass for this. What is this? Who told her this size was enough for the out she charged for this skin tint? I think that's what this is, right? Sorry, skincare complexion drops. These are the vital skincare complexion drops. Look how small this is. Somebody need to be her. We need to fight. It fits in the palm of my hand. I need to fight her. You see, it fits in the palm of my hand. I need to fight her. Okay, and it's only 1 fluid ounce, and this was like $65. She needs to be beat. I mean, Rihanna's being this size is fine, because Rihanna's is, I think, like 30 bucks. You charging $68 for this itty bitty thing. We need to fight. I'm sorry. She needs to catch these hands. Because it's absolutely no way this little baby product should be $65. We need to fight. She need to catch my hands. That's all I gotta say. She need to catch my hands for charging this much for this item. Oh, by the way, I wear shade 11 if anyone cares. I have the foundation stick, and I like that pretty well, so I figured, you know, like, I'd try this out. I'm interested to see how much coverage this is gonna give, because I remember correctly, I think it said medium, and that's the only reason I ended up getting it. Because y'all know, for that price point, it needs to be giving me full. And the fact that it's only giving medium, that's already a problem. And then how tiny it is, child. She better be glad it wasn't in the store. Let me go in the store and see if that was the size, child. So I'm gonna end with the more bougie expensive stuff. So let me get into these last more affordable items, and they are from Black owned brands. So I had to pull out my little Black owned brand moment. Y'all know it was coming. But yeah, so I have the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flushed. I have the shade Golden Hour. I told you I wanted to get the shade Golden Hour, so I made sure I went ahead and got it. Let's see what she looks like on the inside. Why is everybody packaging so hard to open up? Ciao. There we go. I swear y'all, whenever I try to open anything, I feel like my nails just try to break on me. Like, I tried to open my car door too aggressively, and like these 3 nails broke off, and I was like, are you serious? Sorry, these 3 nails right here broke off. It was just, it's absurd. I have some of the softest nails. Like, they'll grow, but they'll like break at the drop of a knot. Anyway, this is what the color looks like. And I found some drugstore alternative colors similar to this one and the one Prima Donna that I want to do a battle of with, or at least compared to. So I'm excited to do that. I plan on doing that tomorrow, which is why I'm trying to make sure I film this Sephora try-on haul tonight, because girl, that's a lot of stuff going on up in here. Put that over there to remind me that it goes with that box of stuff. Now I'm finally trying some stuff from Amy Cole. This is her concealer. It is the Skin Enhancing Concealer in the shade Deep 2.5. It is made in Italy. And I saw this brand when it first came to Sephora, and I had seen a lot of people talking about it, but I was like, I don't know. I did want to try it though, just because the products were reasonably priced, and it looks like they had a lot of decent products. Now, I didn't get the powders because I have so many powders. Y'all saw I already bought 2 powders, and I was like, I already got a whole bunch of powders. So I'm trying to calm down on powders. But I was just intrigued by the pink one and the Laura Mercier. I had to see if it was going to be comparable to mother in Charlotte, especially since their prices are higher, and I feel like if her price, since her price is around theirs, and I feel like hers probably has more product, it'd be better, so that's why I'm gonna get it. But here's the color of the concealer I got. I think it's supposed to be like, I feel like this isn't that yellow to where I might be able to put it with the concealer tonight, because I wanted to use, with the Huda Beauty powder tonight. I wanted to use it tonight, but I was like, I don't know how the color's gonna be, because I thought this was gonna be more like yellow, if you will, and it's not giving as much yellow as I thought it was, and I'm kind of glad, because I might be able to put it with that powder and try it out tonight and see how it goes. So now let's get into all the bougie stuff I tried, girl. So I told y'all I wanted to get this Guerlain perfume, Guerlain foundation. So this is or is it Guerlain? Let's just say the Guerlain, the Terracotta Healthy Glow Natural Perfection Foundation, 24-hour wear, no transfer foundation. I got the shade 7W Warm. Hopefully it turns out okay. I was kind of iffy on the website, but it was like one of the few shades that they had that looked like it was close to my skin tone. So here's what it looks like. I think we can make it work. I was nervous buying it online, but I couldn't find it in stores, so I didn't trust to buy it online. But this is, how many ounces in here? This is 1.1 fluid ounce. I don't know, I just like the presentation of it better than this Western Utility, because look how tiny this looks like. The size of this really is what makes me mad with the price point. If it had been more of a size like this, since they're both around the same price, then I wouldn't have felt as bad, because I think this is the same price as that one, but just the fact that it's so tiny and then you charge it $65 is what makes me mad with that one. That's what's making me mad. But I'm interested to see how this is gonna work out. I don't remember if it had, because I thought somebody said it's supposed to have like tanning properties in it or something, and I'm like, God, I hope not. I don't need a tan. I just, you know, I don't need that. So I don't see anywhere on the packaging where it says that though, but I'm gonna go on Sephora's website to read it once we get there. So when we get there, then you'll know. And then I got the luminizing, the shimmer, what is it, the shimmering powder. I got the shade number 1, Warm Gold. So they had Warm Gold, and the second shade they had, I think, was called Ivory or something like that, and we know that wasn't working for me. This is my first time trying this brand, if I remember correctly. I don't think I have anything from this brand, so I was kind of intrigued. I was like, oh, and they're gonna be at Sephora and actually have some stuff that I feel like will work halfway decent for me. I want to try their highlighting product, because I want to like compared to some of my other expensive highlighters. So here's what it looks like on the inside. It's just a simple baked gold highlighter, but I didn't have many shades to choose from. I feel like they go more for the natural, like predictable, boring shades, I hate to call them, that, you know, the average brand does, and they play it safe with like a gold and like a champagne gold type thing, because that's definitely what this collection is giving me. Like, we're gonna play it safe. We know people wear these types of stones all the time. This is expensive makeup, so we want to make sure that everybody is going to get their money's worth out of it, because we're going to pick everyday natural shades for them to use. So I will be using that highlighter in tonight's video. And then I got 3 of the Luminous Glow blushes from Giorgio Armani. So this was my second order, and the funny thing is my third order came from my second order, and then I made my 4th order today when I got paid. So I was like, I'm done with Sephora now. I don't need to talk to her anymore. I did also order the, what's that brand called? The Lethal Cosmetics Wildflower palette. Y'all know I had to. I love Lethal Cosmetics, so I had to have all of them. So I got 3 shades. What shades? Let me see. I got the shade 30 Offbeat, I got the shade 40 Mania, and I got the shade 60 Mystery. So I got one that perfectly goes my skin tone. I knew was guaranteed to work, because I didn't know if like the marketing was going to be deceiving and they weren't going to be that pigmented, or the colors weren't going to work as well for me as I was hoping. So this one is Mystery. Let me see how much is in this box. This is 0.12 ounces or 3.6 grams of product, but this is just a berry tone one, so I always try to get a berry tone one when it comes to more expensive ones to try out, so that way if I have to return the other ones, I can still have to form my collection and know that there's a shade that's going to work for me. So obviously we know this berry tone one will work for me perfectly, so I made sure I got it just to be safe, so if the other colors didn't work, I could send them back and I'd still have something to review with, basically. It said I have to do that, you know, but yeah, that's how life works for me. So I got the shade 40 Mania. It's more of a red tone one, so I wanted to see if it was comparable to the House Labs one. So So I made sure I grabbed it because it's supposed to be more of like on the red tone side. And as you can see, this is much lighter than the one from House Labs. The House Labs one has a more deeper red tone to it, so I feel like I'd have to use this one more toward the winter time. I feel like since summer is coming and this red isn't nearly as punchy and pigmented as the one from House Labs, so y'all see that. To me, it's giving more of a corally red than like a true red like the House Labs one was, but you know, that's okay. And then the last one I have is Offbeat. This is more of an orangish peachy-ish type one, but I was feeling like since it's a glowy blush, when I put my liquid blushes on that are the same color as this, I could go ahead and just put them on top. So I try to use glowy blushes when it comes to like liquid blushes to put them on top, just so I can have something set and it can still give a nice glowy appearance to it. So this is what it looks like. It's giving more of a nice orangey peachy shade. So like the Rare Beauty peachy shade blush, liquid blush she has, I would just dab this on top of that just to get like a nice glowy effect to it, since these are supposed to be luminous glowing blushes, because y'all know Giorgio Armani's all about the luminous moment. So yeah, there we go with all that. I do have some stuff I got from Ulta. If y'all want to see that real quick, I can just dump it in here, because it's only like I think 3 things. I got the new blushes from Juvia's place. I got 3 of them. I got, of course, Pink Lady. I got Sweet Berry. Again, I always try to get one that works with my skin tone, just in case one doesn't work. And then I got Barbie Rose. So I'm thinking Barbie Rose is the one I want to put with that shade Mania and try in the video in the future. But as you can see, it's this bright cherry red, and I feel like this will work out really well with that cream, that glowy powder blush from them. So I'm definitely probably gonna try to mix this with that, and then maybe I can still wear that blush in the summertime, because since this is very vibrant and red tone, it might work out nicely. So I might do that in tonight's video, just because, along with the other stuff that I told you I was gonna use. And then I got a couple of duochromes, but that was pretty much it. So I got these to compare against the ones from, what's that brand, from ColourPop, even though they just came out with a whole collection of them. But I bought the ones from their collection where they introduced them prior to coming out with the new one. So I got these 2 from Juvia's place. It's Fula and Cara. So Fula is the one I was most excited about, even though it doesn't match any of the other stuff in the other collection. This was just the one that when the Culture collection came out last year, I was intrigued by and wanted. I just didn't buy it because I didn't know how the formula was going to be. But since they had it in the spring haul, I figured I'd go ahead and try it out. So that's what it looks like. Happy about that. And then this one, I feel like it looks similar to a couple other shades already in my collection, so I want to see which formula will work out best to help you all out with what you buy. Yeah, this definitely looks like one of the ones from the ColourPop collection. Sorry I'm holding my hand like this, but it's like I got trash in it. I don't want to put it down because I was about to end the video, but I figured I'd show you these 3 things, since it's literally like 3 things and all of them came from Juvia's place. But that's all the stuff I had to show you today. So I know, girl, it was a lot. I did a lot of damage, and I have done a little bit more since this video. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.